Well, hello everyone. Father Hoffa here with your next edition. This is the Easter week edition of WWW, Wednesday Walking with the Word. Beautiful gospel that we hear today. It is the way to Emmaus, actually. So the two disciples are on their way and they encounter Jesus, but they don't know it's Jesus. And they start having this conversation, and Jesus starts to go over everything with them, and he responds to them and says, you're foolish. How do you not see this? And then it's later on that they say, weren't our hearts burning within inside of us? Weren't they on fire? And I think that, one of the things that we can do is we can actually work really hard against the Lord. We have that natural inclination to want to know him and to love him and to be connected to him, to be connected to God. And yet we fight on the other side for a multitude of reasons. Sometimes it's because of ease. Other times it's because of convenience for another. And it goes on and on. There could be other distractions in our lives and things that we're facing. And as we're in this Easter week, we see the incredible power of God. And that power has been conveyed to us by our baptism and by the other sacraments. And it's important, one, to understand the power that we've been given, the power that God has, and what that can continually do to help our lives of faith expand. And so as we look at our lives and as we look at what's given to us, it's all right there to set our hearts ablaze, to put them on fire for love of Jesus and to do his will and to live the path that is going to bring us true happiness and true joy. We went all through Lent. We did the things that we did during Lent, either abstaining or doing, extra things. And now we come into this Easter season, and, it's sort of like Christmas. Oh, Easter bunnies stay up a few days after Easter, then we put them away. All those things that speak to the resurrection of Christ. A few days, go away. But the Easter season is going to go on for weeks. And it's important for us to, one, draw attention to that for ourselves and for the sake of others. But to also not just draw attention to it by word, but also by the very manner of our lives. So that as we connect more and more with our hearts burning inside of us, what we can do is we can then share with others this good news of Jesus Christ and the joy that he brings. There's the 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock bell. But I think that, the blessing of being connected to the Lord, especially during this Easter season, is the great joy that we have because of his power. The power to overcome sin, the power to overcome death, the power to overcome evil, the power to overcome darkness. And in that goodness, we should want to rejoice about that instead of work against it. And so first, it's being in the presence of God. Things like adoration today, of course, when we come to Mass, just taking silent time in prayer, but so that we can feel that presence of God, so that we can bask in his radiance. And because of that, then we have that confidence to say, God is all powerful. He's more powerful than any other person in this world. And so my ability to give myself over to him is a true gift to myself, as well as those around me. So give yourself the gift. Don't fight against the Lord. Work with the Lord. Live in the joy of the resurrection. Have a wonderful Easter season. Celebrate it for the next weeks that are to come in this full Easter season. And may that joy of the truth and the power of God not be neglected and that we be referred to as fools, but rather let us feel that true burning inside of us for Jesus Christ and let us share it with the world. God bless you, and we'll see you next week.